Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got too much news, man. It's incredible, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to fly through this, man. We got too many stories, man. I don't got the time, I don't got the energy, and I gotta go Christmas shopping. You know what I'm saying? That's right, my tree is still down, man. In fact, my other tree fell down, man. All my trees are falling down. I don't know what's going on. You know, where the hell you live? I'm saying, like, they're the decorational trees, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. Whatever. Let me just keep it going, all right? Look, we got Thugger with the win. We got the Megan Tory trial on deck, man. What's going on with Gunna, man? What he got to do on the back end. We got Drake, 6ix9ine, Joe Budden maybe having to testify in court on a murder trial, man. We got 6ix9ine weighing in on a Gunna situation, man. Kyrie being a superhero and Kelsey Plum burning. Charles Barkley again. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Hey yo, if this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you're feeling any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. Hey, yo, that notification bell's waiting for your tap, so go on and give it a tap. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man, so go on and touch that too. You knew you should have been listening to this video in the morning to wake you up, man, instead of you trying to listen to it at night, man. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna be packed with energy, man. You know what I'm saying? You're like, why you so hyped? Because it's my first day of vacation. You see what I'm saying? And your boy is low-key excited. You know what I mean? We're gonna set it off with Kelsey Plum burning Charles Barkley, man. It was a beautiful burn. Take a look.
Do you want to come just right now, guarantee a repeat right now?
You know, for someone that's never won a championship, I'll just give you some advice. That's really that's really not what you do.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the steam room.
Oh my goodness. Hey, the bad thing about it, we can't even cut that out of the damn interview.
No, we're not about to cut that out. Chuckster. Plumber coming off the top.
Man. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna have to let that go. But you know, cause we being nice. It's the holiday season now. Santa Claus is coming to town in a couple weeks. Okay.
It's all love.
Yeah. Sometimes it bees like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta throw it out there like yo. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? But never mind all that. I want to talk about how Kyrie played the hero for a student that was at Howard University, man. Look. The student, she needed $6,000 to remain in school. You know what I'm saying? Which, I mean, it's crazy because people be needing that kind of thing to stay in like, you know what I'm saying? Just in the home that they're staying in. You know what I mean? She needed $6,000 to remain in school. So she tries to do what a lot of people try to do, which is start a GoFundMe, man. God bless GoFundMe, man, because that joint be saving people's lives, man. And you know what Kyrie Irving did? What he always does? He snuck into the GoFundMe room and he donated $22,000 so she can continue her education. Kyrie, she only needed $6,000 and you gave $22,000? That man is a superhero. You see what I'm saying, man? Ain't yo, can't nothing. Look, I'm trying to look for as many Kyrie sneakers as I can at this point. That man is a superhero. Yo, we need to protect this man at all costs because he does things like this, man. You see what I'm saying? Don't nobody care about the artist sticking their pinky to their teeth, trying to show off their ugly teeth and stuff like that. None of us care about none of that. Look, people don't care about how much you know until they know how much you care. You see what I'm saying? So you got to show how you care in a variety of ways. And Kyrie, I mean, well, at least me, I feel like I don't often hear him speaking about how much he can help you. I see him doing things like this, and that is incredible. Some people, you know what I'm saying, they put their money where their mouth is. Sometimes you don't even hear about it. Kyrie did not blast out that he did this. He just did it. He did it under his name. And folks keep throwing it out there like, yo, we caught him doing it again. This man is a freaking Black Santa Claus. I don't even like to say Black Santa Claus because, you know what I'm saying, that's almost like giving Santa Claus the glory. You like Santa Claus is real? You ain't know? Santa Claus, not only is he real, he moves at the speed of light and he's black. Look. His name ain't Santa Claus. It's Kyrie Irving. You know what I mean? I'm beginning to look, what we need to do is we need to turn, we need to make, like, yo, kids, make sure you write your Christmas list so we can send it to KI. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, kids. Like, make sure you write your list down, and KI might sneak down your chimney and listen. Here's one you ain't seen coming from a mile away because I didn't see it neither. Okay. Someone is, you know, some dude named, I don't even like to call the people's names that commit murder, you know what I mean, nowadays, 'cause I don't like to keep their names alive, man. May their names die in the earth. People that commit murder, may their names die in the earth. You know what I mean? This character that murdered He was accused of being actually the getaway driver in the murder of Triple X. Okay? Tentacion. Right? Temptation. However you want to say it. Every time I say Tentacion, somebody, oh, it's temptation. When I say temptation, it's oh, it's Tentacion. You know what I'm saying? Triple X. How about that? The getaway driver, his trial is supposed to be on in January, okay, next year. The lawyer has listed Drake, Tekashi 6ix9ine, who was, you know, I guess if he's called on the stand, you know he's gonna, you know. But I mean, let me not do that. Forgive me, Tekashi. Let me take that back, because you know what I'm saying. I want to give everybody the same type of energy. They want to call Drake. They want to call 6ix9ine. They want to call Joe Budden. Joe Budden. Yeah. That's the guy that everybody be like, oh, you look just like Joe Budden. You act just like Joe Budden. You move just like Joe Budden. I'm not Joe Budden though. Listen, Drake, 6ix9ine, Joe Budden, Quavo. Wait, Quavo? Yeah, Quavo, Offset. Quavo and Offset and Ski Master Slum God, they want to call them as the defense witnesses. Now, apparently Takeoff was also on the list, but they had to take his name off. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? In the wake of his, like, you know what I'm saying, of what happened. Right? Here's the thing, man. They're saying that Drake, because he was, I guess he had an issue with Triple X at the time, right before he died. You know, there was a couple of theories that went out about, you know, they tried to tie Drake to the situation. Now, we're not really sure if the judge is going to allow these individuals to be, you know, called into the trial and stuff like that. But here's what's been admitted by, who is this? The lawyer. Here's what the lawyer admits. The lawyer says, quote, they are high-profile people. Who? The people that I just mentioned. I just mentioned them. Are you paying attention, man? I don't have time for this, man. I got to go shopping. Okay? So we're not going to sit here and hold your hand through all these stories. All right? The high-profile artists that I just mentioned, the lawyer said, they're high-profile people, and it's not easy for me to subpoena them. I don't have numbers, but it doesn't mean I won't be able to. Trying to subpoena Drake is not easy. You need a drone. Close quote. I don't give a F what it is and how high a celebrity status these people. If you're gonna subpoena me, then you can subpoena him with the ease the same ease you subpoena me, subpoena him. They be acting like, oh, we can't find him. You can find him because you can find my behind. I be, look, I be telling you, don't answer that. Don't answer the door. Get away from the door. I be telling all my neighbors like, yo, you want me to open it? Get the hell away from the door. I don't know who that is. You see the on the side of the joint say sheriff. Don't open the door. My bad. I'm gonna try to behave. Let me try to behave myself for the rest. What's my time looking like? 7? All right. You know I don't got a script, so that's why I'm wilding today. That's why I'm wilding today. Listen. You know Gunna got out. We done told you that yesterday. You know he took a deal. We done told you that yesterday. You know who ain't happy? Your favorite artist, Tekashi 6ix9ine. That's right. You know he was gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? Listen, 6ix9ine. Oh no, it was removed. But it don't matter. 6ix9ine had a couple of things to say, man. You know what I'm saying? He said. This is what he said. This is what 6ix9ine posted. I think he removed it though, so you're probably not gonna find it. But 6ix9ine posted, quote, "Shut the F up and listen. I know y'all don't want to accept it. Your man is fighting for his life in court on a gang RICO." Then he posts the dialogue. He says, the judge goes, "You're aware of YSL's a gang, correct?" And then he goes, "Fat behind Gunna, yes ma'am." Judge, only you and Jeffrey, this is what the judge said, "Only you and Jeffrey are in the car and the police find a handgun and drugs. This didn't belong to you, correct?" Gunna, "Yes ma'am." Then 6ix9ine goes, "Go ahead and make your 1 million excuses. I stand on whatever I do or did. That's why I'm still walking on this earth and nothing ever happens to me. I am him coochie." That didn't make sense. He goes, "Real ninjas getting shot and kicked in their face. Can't be me." Gunna goes, "Yes, ma'am." The judge, no words. I don't know. The way he wrote, I don't know. I can't. I guess the idea that he's trying to say is I stood 10 toes down on what I sang, you know, me. He sang, you know what I mean? Like, me, not me, la, fee, fi, whatever. He sang and he's standing on it. Should I turn off my engine? Let me turn off my engine. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. He showed up. He finally showed up because, he was on vacation. He shows up the last day, just like a bunch of my students, who I don't see all semester until the final. Yeah, we know you're here. We just announced your arrival. Okay, you want to make it? Let me do my shout outs real quick because I don't got time. What's my time looking like? Yeah, I don't got time. Let me do my shout outs because I got time to do shout outs. We got on deck over here, man. We told you yesterday, the backup channel, we changed the name of Celebs Sauce to The Sauce. You know what I'm saying? Because, the sauce is predominantly on it. But we make our guest appearances. I may make a guest appearance tomorrow. You see what I'm saying, man? So be sure to continue to support The Sauce. I know a lot of y'all appreciate the content that's coming out of there. Check this out, though, man. Who we got over here on that, man? We got Big Drum Beater. Big Drum Beater said Romeo from yesterday's video. He said he may not be talking about Master P. He could be referring to Snoop because we know Snoop's daughter had been battling with depression and had thoughts of the S word, the seppuku. You know what I mean? But I agree with you. Whomever he's talking about, it could have been discussed off of the social media. Well, the only reason why I think he was talking about, you know what I mean, his pops is because, his pops, I think it was said that, the daughter had an issue and something. I don't know who he's talking about, but it was posted right up under, you know what I mean? So, hopefully they kind of had that side conversation. But it was brought out to the public, so now the public's talking about it. And I just wanted to post it and say, yo, man, this is what was said. This is what was the response. Give everybody a voice because everybody wants a platform and have a voice. And that's what we do over here at Celeb Source. That's why we even do these shout outs. Like shout outs to Roman Mona. You know what I mean? My man said, Roman Mona, my man said, pushing paperwork, pushing prison, pushing people in the penitentiary. Hopefully you ain't pushing a let me not say that because that's so crass. You like what? Say it. No, I ain't gonna say it. Then he goes, squeaky squeaky with the rat emoji. And then the trap with the rat and the cheese. I said, why? Roman Mona? It took so much energy for you to come up with the rat and the trap and the cheese. I didn't know that they even had that emoji, man. Shout out to you for finding that. King George came through and said, yo, man, Celeb, where the queen at? Queen Mo Fire. I haven't seen her post. I hope everything is good with her. Last time I checked, I think she said she was kind of having a rough time. You know what I mean? She ain't going into details, and I ain't want to go into details. Even if she went, because she told me it on the side. But, yo, man, make sure you throw your prayers up for the Queen Mo Fire, man. For our folks that be showing up on a regular and then suddenly disappear, man. Because I felt that way about Doug in the 804. You know what I mean? Sometimes when I don't see y'all, man, I don't even know y'all. I don't know y'all from Adam. If I saw y'all, I could have passed by y'all. I don't want y'all to be hurt. I don't want y'all to be in a bad situation. I don't want y'all to be sick or in the hospital. But, prayers up to the Queen, man. I love you, Queen. You know what I'm saying? We love you, girl. All right, hopefully the Queen is good. I'm going to try to hit her up on the gram, see how she doing, man. Make sure everything is all right with her, man. You know what I mean? I mean, there's not much I could do but say, yo, man, are you all right? Is everything okay, man? You know what I'm saying? Phil Beeman came through and said, yo, Celeb, man. Man, I love your joint, man. I got MS, and waking up to you laughing, hearing all the new ignorant ish of the day or week is part of my routine. Word up, man. Your show helps me get going and pushing through all the pain and fatigue, man. You inspired me to be more open and accepting of my disease and disability. My girl now screaming, take out the headphones, I want to hear. Yo, man, that's beautiful, man. My man said, happy holidays, my G. God is good. Shout out to all the MS warriors in the autoimmune community. Yo, man, shout out to all my MS warriors out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Folks is dealing with a lot, man. You know what I mean? In this world, man. And we here to, make people laugh, man. And, we do good for each other, man. Here you are. You got the MS. You making me feel good with just these words on this phone. I'm looking at the comment, and it made me feel good. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, man. I do appreciate that, man. You know what I mean? Yo, man, we appreciate that, Phil. That really does mean a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? And I love the fact that you said to be more open and accepting of my disease and disability, man. Hey, yo, man, like all of us have issues. We all got problems. Some of us got mental problems. Some of us got physical problems, man. Like everyone has a particular lot in life, man. We got to be open and accepting of it. And the more I think accepting of the issue that you have, I feel like it frees you in a particular way. Yes, I have a mental issue, man. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I be slow on the draw. Yes, I don't know how to, when I go to work, man, they be like, yo, your paperwork is trash. Yes, my paperwork is trash, man. But I could teach the hell out these kids. You see what I'm saying? Everybody got an issue, man. And whatever issue you have, man, just accept it and own it. If you have it, and be like, and yeah, I'm working on it. You know what I mean? Like, because I don't like it. I don't care if you say I got an issue and I don't care about the issue, then I don't care about the issue. You know what I mean? But if I do have an issue, man, you know, I'm a realist, man. Yeah, I got an issue. Sometimes I'll be ranting, talking too much and stuff like that. But yo, that's just part of what makes me me, man. And I, you know what I'm saying? Part of that works in my favor towards somebody else. You know what I'm saying? For somebody else's life, man. You know what I mean? Let me get right back to it, man. Wrap this bad boy up, man. What's my time looking like over here, man? All right, 14. All right, check this out, man. The Megan Tory trial, man. You know, of course, you know, we got a lot going on with that, man. So let me put you up to speed with what they're talking about for the Megan Tory trial. Take a listen real quick.
About the prosecution springing defense evidence. They're just like throwing, oh, hey, we got this text message. I just found it in my back pocket. I'm going to use it. And the defense attorney was going nuts. The gloves are off at this point. There's a lot of cordiality. There's a lot of decorum. People follow the rules. Nobody acts out. But the attorneys on both sides now, when it comes to like, hey, can we get by with this? Like, no. I'm not okay with that. And, you know, they're saying stuff kind of out of order, out of turn. People are starting to feel that trial pressure. That's how it goes. Nothing is decided. Everything is an open game. You got to be on your P's and Q's when you're taking it to trial. Isn't that correct? She said, yes. Defense attorney came back and he used the prosecution's own questions against them. The prosecution had asked, hey, why'd you lie to us? Kelsey said, pressure. Defense attorney, where was the pressure from? Was it from Tory? Nope. Was it from anyone on Tory's team? Nope. Was it from the defense team? Nope. Was it from the prosecution? Yes. That type of sequence of questioning sits in a person's mind and goes, gee, I'm in a courtroom of law. It certainly seems like one side is winning. A lot more happened this morning. I'm talking about just a lot. The prosecution was straight up planting the seeds because I think there's a juror there that they don't like and they're trying to get rid of him. There was an issue. Morning session, we had the doctor testify. The idea that these are not bullet fragments in her foot, that's done. Forget about it. Those are bullet fragments. Every single person on that jury, if you ask me, believes that it was bullet fragments. How did they get there? That's the question. Kelsey took the stand. He was asked by the prosecutors, I don't know what the prosecutors were doing. If you ask me, it was a fumble this morning because they dealt with the witness who was hostile, not answering their questions, saying that she lied to them about all these statements where she incriminated Tory. And then that fumble was picked up on cross-examination. The defense attorney looks like he's on his way to the house. The defense attorney starts with the immunity piece. Okay, you've got immunity. You're only testifying once you got the immunity. Understood. Then the defense attorney goes into this idea that she's been got the immunity. Understood. Then the defense attorney goes into this idea that she's been paid off. And he does a great job of establishing the fact that she never made any statements to prosecutors in all of 2020, all of 2021. This happened in 2020. She only made a statement to prosecutors in September 2022. And the prosecutors are using all this evidence of alleged bribes. That stuff was years ago. So why would she have taken money years ago and then September 2022 not done what she's supposed to do when you take the money, which is lie for Tory? And to be sure, that's like the first 3 minutes across, because then we go into gunshot residue. You knew before you sat down with the police officers and gave your testimony that you had gunshot residue on.
All right, so you heard it here first, man. According to the you know, the jury, as far as the jury's concerned, man, Shorty got shot. Shorty definitely got popped in the foot. You know what I mean? Like, again, I always believe that, you know, someone fired at the floor, and I feel like it ricocheted, maybe fragmented or whatever. Because you know, if you're saying dance itch, we know what that's supposed to be. That's supposed to be you're shooting at the floor, the person's doing the hopscotch. You know what I mean? Trying to avoid getting popped in the foot. And so, you know, but the idea is you're shooting at the floor. So of course, with the bullet fragment, that's what I believe happened. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there, but that's what I think. Dance itch, you shoot at the floor. You shoot at the floor, the bullet fragment, and go. The fragments, you know, pieces start ricocheting into people's foot and stuff like that. It ain't cool, but I think that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Especially if everybody drunk and stuff like that, man. I mean, come on, man. You can't. When you mix alcohol and a firearm, man, you know something stupid about to go down, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they gotta get to the bottom of this. Although I think what's starting to happen is, I feel like, man, the way Kelsey sounds like she's acting in this courtroom, it sounds like she's been through this way too many times. You know what I'm saying? And I also am beginning to believe that she may be beginning to, like right now, I guess the word is that they're going to play her September recording, the one in which she stated that she lied. Although they're saying like, yo, she provided an excessive amount of detail, she's now coming out saying, yeah, I lied. And that's why they wanted to release the September recording that she had with the prosecutors. She's saying that the prosecutors are the ones that pressured her. This ain't looking good. It looks like she clearly has a deep issue with Megan, much deeper than we could imagine it sounds like. You see what I'm saying? But you know, the rest of this information is going to come out, and as it comes out, we're going to let you know. listen, man. Listen. Yo, man. Somebody decided, right? Somebody decided, okay? They wanted to try to, that when it comes down to Gunna, okay? We know that he came out of prison. All kinds of folks are talking about it. A lot of people are very disappointed with Gunna. You know what I mean? Freddie Gibbs has something to say. Boosie has something to say. 6ix9ine has something to say. The conversation is going back to the age-old snitch conversation, which I really can't stand. But it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? In the hip-hop community, being a snitch is the worst thing you can possibly be. But to me, you know, it's like, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all, like, a lot of y'all supposed to be rappers and stuff like that. Why are we even talking about, like, are y'all really committing these crimes and then complaining about, like, trying to, like, the whole, you know, don't be a snitch thing just perpetuates crime in the community. So why the hell would you openly admit to not wanting to, well, you know, I guess it's just like, if you are involved in crime, then I understand why you wouldn't want to snitch, because it shows no loyalty to the group that you're committing crimes with. You see what I'm saying? You're supposed to stand 10 toes down when you commit the crime. But I mean, if the person is a criminal, right? Think about this, man. If a person is committing a crime like murder or theft or robbery, we already know their character is super flawed. You're dealing with a person with a flaw. So why should you be upset, right? When the person that is willing to commit a murder or a theft or a robbery or something stupid and heinous like that, why should you be shocked that they snitched? To me, I think it's idiotic, right? To be like, oh, you know, I can't believe you, who murdered with me or committed crime with me, would actually stoop so low as to tell. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's the no consistency in the logic. It's stupid. It's absolutely ridiculous. When a person is like, you shouldn't snitch, to me, I'm like, you're probably saying that because you ain't that smart. Because you should know that someone that is going to go to the extent of the crime that they committed with you is not going to have the kind of character makeup to not tell. You see what I'm saying? Obviously, they're going to preserve themselves at all costs. It's like, you see how I have to speak slow so people can understand? They still won't understand even after I've said this. You see what I'm saying? If someone will commit the crime with you, you should also assume that they're probably gonna tell on you. And if you're like, well, I'm shocked that they told, that's because you ain't that smart to begin with. That's why you're shocked. You see what I'm saying? Now, some people might not tell. You know what I mean? That's the person that said, I will go to jail for you for another 20 years. So they could do what? So you can go and continue to party and commit crime, and then later on down the line wind up in jail with me? This is why I firmly believe, you know, what Aristotle, well, not just what Aristotle played. I believe if you commit mad crime, you ain't that smart. You're definitely not wise. You're definitely, if they told you, if you do this, this is going to happen. You're like, I'm going to try to do it anyway. You're probably not smart. You know what I'm saying? You could hate what I said, but that's because you're not smart. You would hate what I said. My bad. Anyway, I can't even do it finally because I need you to show you this video of someone throwing cheese at this man's car. Take a look.
Leaving cheese for the rat.
These people are so slow on the draw, man. Oh, now you're a snitch. Here is your cheese. Come on, man. Like, what are y'all, part of the mob? They didn't commit the crime with you. You're really gonna take this L for the streets, for the culture? People are slow as hell. But they go to nurse. Shout out to the nurses. Yo, shout out to all my nurses out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. You know what I mean? Y'all be taking care of us, man, making sure we healed, man. You know what I mean? Man, God bless your hands, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah. If you mad about Gunna snitching and stuff like that, man. I mean, you know. Oh, the nurse is coming through. Let me see what is the nurse gonna say something to me? Oh, she just dropped all her mail. She dropped all her mail. Make sure you get everything, nurse. All right, look. Oh, I can't even say it finally yet because Gunna, here's what Gunna's doing now, okay? Out in College Park, Georgia, I believe, okay? Gunna is going to be giving families $100K for Christmas days since his release from jail. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's giving it away to Metro Atlanta families. I forgot where it was. I want to say Walmart, but I forgot where it was. But I guess maybe in College Park is the area. He's going to be giving out money. Slick. That's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, oh, this guy's slick. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Yo, I had y'all here too long, man. Apologies, man. So let me end this up. Oh, you like, wait, where you giving the money out? I don't know. I just told you, College Park, Georgia, or something like that, man, for the families that need it, man. You know what I'm saying? And look. That man still got to work. And you know, what kind of music he gonna drop now? That's the interesting question. Yo, you better turn conscious. You better start doing them backpack rap. And finally, if I was Gunna, you know what I would do? I would be like, let me tell you everyone else's story. And then I would just rap everybody else's story. Be like, yeah, I did what I did. I did what I did, and I did what I did. But here's this man's story. Here's that man's story. Here's this man's story. Here's that man's story. This is what it was like. I would just give stories. And finally, where we at over here? Thugger. Thugger got the win, though. Thugger got a win. They have now stated, where we at over here? All right, look. They stated that, can I go to my photos? They stated that, let me see if I can read this. This is according to academics, right? Academics dropped this, man. You know the man's a reputable source. Don't at me. You know what I mean? He said the judge rules that because you know, academics dropped like a 6-hour court thing yesterday. I was like, am I reading this right on my YouTube? It looks like it says he's on here for 6 hours. I was trying to tell, I was telling folks like, yo, this man, he really be in the crib, like be going over this, man. You know what I'm saying? You're probably not going to find him ever because he's in the house doing the thing, making the paper, man. Shout out for that. Check this out. He posted, man, the judge rules that the cell phones and evidence unlawfully obtained through a search of Young Thug's home are now being labeled as inadmissible in this trial. Take a listen.
It's arguing that the entry into Mr. Williams' home was unlawful, and therefore everything in that home could not be taken, should have been suppressed and returned to Mr. Williams.
The marijuana's over here, that's fine, but he didn't suppress the other stuff. We can still use it. That's not the way I interpret this particular scenario and interpret the law related to search and seizure of this particular item.
And Williams did get some good news tonight. The judge will not allow that phone to be admissible for evidence in his upcoming trial. As for that trial, it's set to start next month.
Yo, that's huge, man. They're not going to admit what he, you know what I'm saying? They're not going to admit what's on the cell phones. I thought that was the crux of their thing. You see what I'm saying? I mean, they supposedly had about 300 witnesses or whatever. So, you know, that's going to be a whole nother thing. But I mean, I think that's a big win for Young Thug. I mean, yeah. Like, I don't know how this is going to play out, but it's going to play out, man. I guess we're going to be, you know, on deck to let you know how it's going down, man. Hey, yo, man. Hey, yo, be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Your source, Celeb News.